Yes, sir.
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Unlike many black people who believe you must vote even if you have nothing you're looking for, I'm not in that group.
I had an economics professor in college that would always talk about how to abandon emotion whenever you're in a financial or economic negotiation and how to dominate that negotiation. And he had a very interesting leveraging tactic that I never forgot. A green guy is locked in a room with an orange guy and $1 million, and the clock has 1 hour. And they tell him, look, all y'all got to do is decide on how to split up the money, and we'll give it to you. But if not, you get nothing. So the green guy says to the orange guy, like, look, this is easy. Let's just split it 50-50 down the middle, $500K each. Orange guy says, nope, I'll take $600K or no deal. The green guy's like, wait, what? No, that doesn't even make any sense. They argue back and forth, and eventually the time runs out, and the green guy doesn't take the deal. So he walks out with his head held high, no money, but with his head held high. He kept his morals. But what he didn't know is that the rules for the orange guy was a little different. The rules for the orange guy was if there's no deal made between you two, you get to leave with $500K. So for the orange guy, there was no reason for him to accept a deal that did not give him more than $500K. This concept is called Batna, best alternative to a negotiated agreement, and it teaches us the most important rule in negotiations. A deal only makes sense if it's better than what you would get with no deal. Even if a deal feels unfair, if it's better than your Batna, you take it. So what did we learn? What black people got with the no deal option was Donald Trump, which gives us a rise in black unemployment, a rise in gas prices, another war, a retrenchment of DEI, a retrenchment of affirmative action. Barack Obama posted on his page as a monkey, and a banning of over 500 black books. A deal only makes sense if it's better than what you get with no deal. This also teaches us something else about negotiating. The rules that you're negotiating under ain't always the rules that your opponents are negotiating under. Oh yeah, and black people are always under different rules. So when we were listening to a white leftist talk about never vote for Kamala during the election, think to yourself, were they communicating to me under the shield of their father's loft in Williamsburg and under the shield of a Democratic mayor and a Democratic governor passing progressive policies? And with the tangible consequences of this president affect them the way that it would affect me. You see, they're saying they can't vote for a candidate because they haven't fallen in love with them. But our ancestors knew something very important. We don't get the privilege or the luxury of falling in love with our political candidates because this political system don't love us. Politics ain't a love story for us. It never has been. It's a business deal, a negotiation. And we have to win each negotiation because when we lose, we don't have safety nets. Food for thought, food for thought.